first started the company, I think day one was when we physically moved all of our chairs and computers from our old office to the new office. We actually crashed our friend's company's office and sort of borrowed space from them. They're from Rotten Tomatoes, so they let us squat in their office space. So that's probably my first memory, is pushing the chairs through the entryway and setting up shop. It was really starting from scratch at that point. So we definitely ate a lot of pizza before starting the company. Before Lithium was a company called Gamers.com, and community was a big part of that company, but it wasn't the focus. And instead, we were trying to build this world's largest gaming database site. But quietly on the side, we actually picked up a couple of customers that were using our community software. And through the rise and fall of the .com period, we were sitting around thinking about what we wanted to do next. And we said, hey, why don't we try and make a company with the community software? And that's pretty much how it got started. We broke away from the original company and brought along the technology and a couple of customers and just started from there. And we kind of ended up right in the middle of all of these hot trends right now. I could probably convince you that we planned it that way, but we kind of always focused on stuff that we were passionate about, and it just so happened that the market kind of ended up hovering right over the top of what we were doing. So things about community, things about gaming dynamics, all of that became very popular for us, and we just happened to be in the right place at the right time. The thing about a good game is its ability to get you engaged, and definitely a good game will have you always trying to figure out more and more about it. And I think that learning process is actually what carries over into the company. We like to look at what happens when we try certain things and then try different things. We're not afraid of making mistakes, but quickly learning from them. So I think there's something about that. The fact that it's a continuous learning experience, the fact that there's always new things to discover. Even if you've gone through a game one time, you might go back and try it again and try different things. So I think that type of DNA in the company has helped us stay interested and stay passionate the whole time. I think we look for people that work and think like we do. So not necessarily ready to work on the same thing for a long period of time, understanding that there's going to be a lot of change. We're in the middle of a crazy market right now where there's startups that are doing things that we like to do. There's so many other competitors, from small to big companies, that are trying to do the same things we are doing. So it really forces you to be on your toes, kind of be ready for anything. Certainly be willing to work hard, because on a lot of these things we're racing, racing against time and against our competitors.